Hello everybody, I hope you are well. In today's short clip, we're going to have a quick look at Morotedori. So when your partner's holding onto you with two hands. Originally this would have been, someone would be holding an edged weapon, a sword or whatever, and you'd be grabbing hold of their sword arm with two hands, trying to stop them doing all the proddy cutty things, of course. Now the nice thing about this exercise is that your partner is basically overwhelming you. They have 2 points of contact to your one. So you have to get your angles spot on. But the other great thing about this is that if you do get your angles right, you can immediately feel where the weak points in your partner's structure are, which is very, very useful. So basically by just being sensitive to what your partner's giving you with their strong, committed grip, you can then start to feel what your options might be. So you can turn this sensitivity into technique. And of course, once you've taken your partner's balance and you start to move, they then make little micro adjustments of their feet, or they change their grip, all of those kind of stuff. And that should then send you signals as to what you could and can't do. So from here in the video, I'll just show you some of the things. And this was done completely spur of the moment. We didn't work this out beforehand. So some of the techniques are a bit kind of ad hoc, but I hope this gives you an idea of what's possible when you train in this way. As always, smash the like button, leave a comment if you've got something great to say, and enjoy the clip. So from here, drifting him out. So I can do this to drift him. I can sink to drift him. Sam's got quite a good underside grip here, so I'm going to rotate my hips slightly. Now I can draw this in, and I'm going across his body. That's where the weakness is. There's my shape. Use both hands, move in, and then there's my position. So again, treat this as an exercise to move as an entire system. It's a bit of a sensitivity for you guys that have got a bit more experience. You know, you're using the feedback from what you can feel within his structure. I can't press in there. You know, I can feel there's a good strength here, and it's anchored. He's not using his thumb to hold me, but it's anchored under here, but that's the locator. So I can't really do much with that. So I have to use this midpoint. There has to be a rotation. And he's being very kind. If he was holding on, go hold on. There you go. See how he's constrained now? Everything's condensed. His elbow space is closer. There's nothing under the armpits. It'd be much harder for me to move now. I've got to close this up. So now I can get my hips underneath, and I'm using my pelvic girdle to rotate. And there's the shape. Both hands obviously active. I'm just talking, so I'm doing it terribly. And then I've created a little triangle there I can pivot into. And there's my shape. I'm going underneath because I'm short. Now this throw is largely irrelevant, I think. People always do this lovely kind of weight underside. That's beautiful. But obviously from here you can do pretty much anything. And as long as I've taken this balance, you know, the ikkyo shapes, you know, there's so many things you can do from that ikkyo. We can take an ikkyo, we can change it into a nikyo, we can change it into a kaitanagi. You know, there would be many, many things we could do from that shape going to the outside. Depending on what you feel on the grip, I can come around, my thumb can come underneath, I can make shiwanagi on the opposite arm if I wish. I can come around, my thumb can come underneath, I can make shiwanagi on the opposite arm if I wish. If this foot was loose, I could go down that side. He's actually got that very well anchored. But I can rotate him. I'm making it irimi shape. I can rotate him. I'm making it easily enough. There's many, many things you could do, but it would be a case of reacting to what was appropriate, to what you're feeling. Now his thumb is much more located, he's a bit higher up my arm, he's nearer to my elbow. He's not messing around now, he's got this is much bigger, this space in here now. So I've got to make sure the fulcrum is on 50%, and this is closer to his body, so I can't really go off to the side like I was before. He's using that back foot anchor. So I might change it now. I might do something like this. Take my own thumb. I might do do something like this. Take my own thumb. And I might do a variation on nikyo because that was what I felt was available. You see what I mean? So just for this last one, use this Morotedori kokyu ho exercise as a bit of sensitivity training. See what you've got. Oh, I can get my hand up here. Forearm. Kuzushi. Oh, I can get my hand up here. Forearm. Kuzushi. See what you can feel is available. Nothing will be wrong if you take your partner's balance, okay? Have a go.